Just when I think I'm out, they pull me back in, guys. What's going on? Austin here with Outer World Media. Welcome back to another video, guys. This is book haul video number 2 this weekend. I guess I probably should have waited till today to do the haul, but oh well, life happens. So my wife and me were enjoying our nice Sunday afternoon. We went to the other side of town. There's a snow cone place we like to go to, and I said, "Hey, there's a bookstore over by here. You mind if we stop real quick?" And she said, "Sure. I'll stay in the car. You go in and whatnot." She kind of expected me to be in and out, especially since I just bought some books yesterday, and boy was she wrong. She was not mad at me when I came out of the bookstore with 2 bags. I'm not gonna lie or make a joke. She was not mad at me. She was very understanding and whatnot, and she's kind of actually happy that I got some stuff. But let's get into it, guys. This is probably the most excited I've been about a book haul on this channel possibly ever. I've pulled some great things and whatnot out to show you guys, and I found some awesome things, but this has to be the mother load, and I didn't even get half of what they had there. They had these very, very cheap for what they are, but still kind of pricey, if you will, if that makes any sense. And I think you'll understand when you see it. But like I said, I went in and I went straight back to their horror section just to kind of take a look and see what they had as far as Peter Straub, Dean Koontz, Stephen King, Richard Matheson, Ray Bradbury, all those authors and whatnot. And guys, I hit the mother load of Stephen King books. I'm not gonna lie. As soon as I saw these, I got super excited. I just started jumping up and down like a kid in a candy store. So let's get into it, though, guys. I got 8 books here, so let's get into it. Gonna start it off with Stephen King's Gerald's Game. Just to kind of show you guys. So these are hardcovers, and they had like the plastic cover. I'm pretty sure these are all first editions. I'm not gonna lie. From what I could see, these appear to all be first editions. So I was super excited. They had the Viking press symbol there. But again, Gerald's Game. I have not seen the Netflix adaptation of this. I haven't read except for like one of these. But I need to continue on and finish my Stephen King journey. I know Dustin Neely's really going to love this video. So, Dustin, this one's for you, bub. But again, Gerald's Game, I was kind of telling my wife, I know a little bit about this one. And so I was kind of telling my wife a little bit about it on the car ride home. And she said, that sounds kind of weird, but interesting. I kind of want to read that, I think. And I said, okay, you can do it, but just be very careful because this is a first edition. Like I said, super excited. Got the man himself here on the back. Again, guys, super excited to have found this. I literally was just telling my wife about this one the other day, and I told her, I said, I need to get my hands on it and read it, but I have not done that. So now I finally can. Next, picked up Dolores Claiborne, another King book, obviously. I don't really know anything about this. I know that this stars, was it Kathy Bates or whatever her name is? I believe, yeah, I think this stars Kathy Bates in the movie adaptation. I don't know, if I'm not mistaken, I think this is on the same island that Storm of the Century takes place. I could be wrong, but again, got the man himself there on the back. But again, another first edition from what I could tell. And I kind of put these in order of, least excited, most excited. I'm excited about all of these, but kind of in that order. Next, I picked up Forward Past Midnight. Again, the man himself there on the back. This one, if I'm not mistaken, if you're watching this, a lot of you guys probably already know what's in this. If you don't, this one has, what is it? The Langoliers, Secret Window, Secret Garden. I love the movie adaptation. I really did. I absolutely loved it. The Library Policeman, which from what I am told and understand, if I'm not mistaken, people say that's the most messed up King story or scariest or something like that. And then it has the Sundog. Again, I was super excited to read it for Secret Window, Secret Garden, and the Library Policeman. That's been on my list. But again, for how much I picked this up for, pretty good price. Again, first edition as far as I can tell. Next is one, I think it's Kevin Toll says that this is one of, if not his favorite King book. I could be wrong, but correct me if I'm wrong, Kevin. But that is the Tommyknockers. Again, the man himself here on the back. I think this was probably the cheapest one that I got out of this set. I know this is about aliens. That's all I know. If I'm not mistaken, I believe, King was on a drug binge at this point in life, or maybe that was Cujo. I can't remember. But again, super excited to have hardcover edition of this. And I was telling my wife, actually, I'd never been a big fan really of hardcovers. Even when I was collecting King at an early young age, I never really wanted to get hardcovers, but here I am years later getting those. Next is going to be The Dark Half. Again, we are just past the halfway point at this time, guys. But again, The Dark Half, the man himself here on the back. Again, super excited about this one. I kind of already know about the villain, I believe, in this one. But again, still super excited, super happy to have this. Actually, when I was checking out the girl working the counter said, do you read Stephen King or do you just collect them? Because there's a lot of people that just collect them or just read them. I said, I'm kind of a mix of both. I haven't read like an eighth of Stephen King's books, but I absolutely love the ones that I've read. So I'm trying to, fix that. And these last three are ones that as soon as I saw, I instantly knew I had to get them. I'm not gonna lie, guys. Third to last is Night Shift. This is this was the most expensive one, but I had to get this one. I don't know how you cannot get King books and not pick up. I mean, this has Jerusalem's Lot, Graveyard Shift, the Mangler. Sometimes They Come Back, The Lawnmower Man, Children of the Corn. I mean, again, guys, it's King. It's early King. And I've never been a big fan of short stories. Novellas are kind of pushing it. Short stories I've never really been a big fan of. But I need to fix that. I need to, adjust that. So again, we're really excited to get this. And again, these all have the hard plastic, library covers over them. So again, super excited for that one. Next is one, and when I saw these last two, I knew I was going to get them. The other ones I was kind of just flipping through, seeing how much they were and whatnot, getting them. But I got Stephen King's Firestarter, guys. Again, as far as I can tell, first edition, I believe. Super excited again, guys, just to have this. Let's see, someone's library's on this. Johnson, whoever the last name Johnson is, I appreciate it very much. There's a library stamp on the inside here, actually. Let me see so I don't get a name. Different one. Again, guys, first edition. It's Stephen King. It's Firestarter. Telekinesis, from what I understand. I did not see the remake. I have not seen the original Drew Barrymore. But again, it's Stephen King. I absolutely need every single Stephen King book I can possibly get. And then the one that I saw that I was the most excited about out of all of these, I looked to see they didn't have Carrie. They had a very, very beat up, no dust jacket cover edition of Salem's Lot, so I passed on it. They didn't have The Shining. And that's really what I'm looking for, is a first edition of The Shining. I had one. I lost it. I need to get another one. But this is probably... The Shining is my favorite Stephen King book. The Shining is one of, if not my favorite book of all time. This one is right up there. I'm not gonna lie, guys. The first time I read this almost beat The Shining. Again, I absolutely love this book. That is Stephen King's The Dead Zone. Again, guys, I don't know how you can not like this one. I've only read this one once, and it's been quite a few years. It's probably been 6 years, 5-6 years. But this just rekindled the desire to want to read this book again. I'm gonna have to go through and figure out which ones I'm going to read. But again, I absolutely love this book. Again, guys, pretty good collection here, if I do say so myself. They had Black House, and what else did they have there? They had Black House, they had Dr. Sleep, they had Hearts in Atlantis, which I thought about getting, but I didn't. They had The Talisman. I thought about getting that as well, but I didn't. I probably should have grabbed that. But again, guys, like I said, 8 new to me, like brand new editions, essentially. Stephen King first cover editions. Put that there for the thumbnail. Again, guys, I'm super excited, super ecstatic to get these. I told my wife, I said I probably should have grabbed all of them, but my bank account would have looked very, very sad after that. But again, guys, like I said, I just want to show these off and let y'all know that expect more King here on the channel. I really have slacked on getting King content here on the channel, and I'm going to fix that and rectify that problem. So like I said, guys, kind of want to show you this real quick, not trying to show off everything, but just let you know, you never know what you're going to find. If you find a used bookstore, just kind of stop off, check. You never know, again, what you're going to find. Again, the most expensive one out of this was Night Shift. I paid pretty good. Again, the total price was a little expensive, but overall, I'm very content and happy with the pickup. So again, guys, as always, you have a good one, and I'll see you guys next time.